A massive aerospace company known for building orbital rockets recently spent $60 billion to acquire a digital AI software startup. The company they purchased is Cursor, an AI coding platform founded just a few years ago by 4 MIT graduates. $60 billion is a staggering valuation. It makes this deal one of the largest and most expensive startup acquisitions in the history of the tech sector. On the surface, the math seems wrong. You have a heavy manufacturing company that bends metal to build multi-ton orbital launch vehicles, purchasing a startup that builds a digital coding assistant. But modern aerospace engineering is heavily digital. Beneath the metal hull, a rocket is essentially a flying data center. To reach orbit, you need autonomous flight controls regulating the thrust, satellite links maintaining communication with the ground, and complex robotic systems managing staging sequences. Every single one of these subsystems requires millions of lines of meticulously formatted code to operate safely. Human engineers have to write, review, and test those lines manually. If a flight system needs updating or a critical bug is found, tracking down the issue and deploying a fix consumes weeks or even months of engineering time. While materials science and fuel chemistry define the physical limits of a rocket, the speed of innovation is dictated by software. Even the most advanced engine cannot fly if the code required to run it takes months to write and debug. Cursor addresses that exact limitation. It is a highly advanced AI coding assistant designed specifically to automate tasks for software developers. A standard developer workflow involves typing out new logic block by block and then combing through those lines manually to hunt for syntax errors. This diagram illustrates the shift in efficiency. On the left, we see the traditional, slow timeline of manual coding. On the right, a developer types a natural prompt, and the AI instantly expands it into a completed block of code. The system can also edit files and automatically debug errors without manual intervention. Developers no longer spend their days acting as typists. They act as high-level editors and directors, guiding the AI to construct the architecture while the system handles the manual labor. By eliminating millions of enterprise users, automating these processes drastically reduces overall engineering costs for companies, which drove the startup's valuation straight to that $60 billion mark. When you pair Cursor's automation capabilities with SpaceX's massive internal computing infrastructure, the entire research and development pipeline accelerates. This chart shows exactly how much time is recovered. By relying on AI for the manual coding, SpaceX compresses multi-week engineering cycles into a matter of days. SpaceX acquired Cursor to directly compress their engineering schedules, bringing future physical hardware to the launch pad faster than previously possible. The origin of this technology traces back to 4 young MIT graduates who started Cursor as students, proving that a small group of developers can directly influence the global tech landscape. Their rapid transition into tech billionaires highlights the immense economic power generated by AI-assisted programming. And now, the rest of the industry is mobilizing. The push to automate software development has triggered an all-out coding war. Major tech organizations, including OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, and Microsoft, are actively competing to build the most capable AI programmer on the market. The companies that win the race to automate software development will effectively control the digital architecture that runs the modern world. We are rapidly approaching a state where artificial intelligence writes the vast majority of the software humans interact with on a daily basis. Developers are moving into a role of oversight, directing a high-speed AI teammate to execute the heavy lifting while they focus on broad strategy and design. Artificial intelligence is evolving from a system that answers text queries into a foundational builder of physical industries. Will AI eventually replace programmers entirely, or will it scale human output to a level that was previously impossible? Let us know what you think down in the comments.